Hello traders, the title of the video is how to combine MACD indicator and weekly chart like a pro, part 1. Alright, so we want to combine the weekly chart and the MACD indicators for day trading and swing trading purposes. Now I need to remind traders that this strategy will work beautifully for a swing trading, alright, but also for day trading, but mainly for swing trading. All right, now let's get started. All right, so what are we doing first? So the first thing that you want to understand, so before I forget, is this. All right, the cause and the effect. All right, there is something that is causing the price to go up, and there is always something that is causing the price to go down. The main cause of the price move is what? The market participant. All right, the market participant will cause the price to go up or down. But apart from the original cause, we also talk about trading setup. All right, key level, resistance, support level. So it's a valid support level will force the price to go up. A valid resistance level will force the price to go down. Why? Because at a valid support level, all right, there is a demand to buy. The price will find it difficult to go below a valid support level. See here? So here, the price touches here. So it went above it, tried to go below that orange line. It found a support. It went up. So again, come back to the same level, try to go below it. It went up. Here, it managed to go a little bit below it, but for not too long. Okay, they push it back up again. It come back to that orange line again. They push it up again. Come back to that support level. They push it back up again. So we can say that that orange line is a valid support level. Yes or no? The same thing is true. Sometimes the price will find a resistance many times at a key level. So price went up to that blue line, found a resistance. They push it down. Come back to the same level. They push it down. Didn't go down very much. Went up to that blue line, they push it down again. Now they try to go above it again, they push it down. Finally, it went above it. But we can see that that blue line was a valid support level from here to here. All right. So when we are trading or when we are using a technical indicator, especially now we want to talk about MACD indicator, we want to use the MACD signal line. We are recording this video today because the trader sent me an email to talk about the trading strategy that I've talked about years ago. I have many, I need to tell, Alex, that I have many trading strategy relating to MACD. I don't know exactly which one you are talking about now, but don't worry because we want to talk about the most important thing. That's why we are talking about now, the cause and the effect. What is causing MACD to go below its signal line and what is causing MACD to go above a signal line? A support and a resistance level. The key levels will cause MACD to go above its signal line or to go below its signal line. Now, the same thing is true when we are talking about MACD crossing the zero line, all right, or going above the zero line. Again, this is about, the key support and resistance level that will cause MACD to go above the zero line or to go below the zero line. But very often the price will start going down first until it reaches the zero lines. Okay, so we'll come back to that in a minute. Okay, so that's why I started recording this series of video. This is part 1. I'll go to part 2 and then we go to part 3 and that's it. All right. So we're going to go first for this strategy to the weekly chart, okay? So the weekly chart, all we do is just draw key resistance level. See here? So I'll draw a few of them. I can continue to draw more. But for this demonstration, so I have the red at the top, the orange here. So the pivot point. So this here. So I'm talking about. So here we are. So price found a resistance there. I draw the red line before the price came here. So this is what has caused the resistance level, okay? Here, this is the which one? Yes, the support zone. Again, the support level here. That's the orange line there, okay? All right. Look carefully. Now, in fact, the orange line is this support here. this one. This pivot point where the price change direction here on the weekly chart, and the blue line is this one here. When it pulled back all the way to the blue line, it found a support. So all I did, support, resistance, the red, okay, support the orange, another support there, all right, and again resistance here. All right, price went up on the resistance before breaking the. So those are just key support and resistance level, horizontal key support and resistance level. That's what we want to talk about in the first part of this demonstration. Now, one can combine the weekly chart to any lower time frame. I can combine the weekly chart to the 5-minute time frame. I can combine the weekly chart to the 3-minute time frame. I can combine the weekly chart to the 2-hour time frame, 4-hour time frame, 15-minute time frame. All right. So for this demonstration, we're going to combine the weekly chart and the 2-hour time frame. There is a correlation between the weekly chart and the 2-hour time frame, because I recommend to TSTW what we call the third best time frame for TSTW 34-day trading. It's the 2-hour time frame. The 2-hour time frame is the third best time frame. All right. So I like the 2-hour time frame. Okay. So here we are. We have the 2-hour time. So the line that we have drawn on the weekly chart is still here. So the red one is, remember, the top one. Okay. Again. Okay. The orange, you see, support level. And again here, all right. So here another key level. Those are the key level we have drawn on the weekly chart. They are all here. Remember what I was talking to you about, the cause. Something will cause the signal or the moving average or the MACD to go below a signal line, or MACD to go above the zero line, and so on. All right. So generally speaking, when MACD crosses below a signal line, it means that we have a bearish trend line. So if you look carefully here, where the MACD is, look here, where to place a vertical line. It's just a quick refresh to new traders. Some traders already know this. See, MACD was crossing below signal line. It means that a bullish trend line is broken. Bullish trend line is broken. MACD will go below a signal line. It means that start getting bearish. All right. When bullish trend line is broken, price breaks above a bullish trend line. There is one example here. Oops, what am I talking about here? Now say, if MACD breaks above a bearish trend line, that's what I want to say. If MACD breaks above a bearish trend line, you see that MACD will be going above a signal line. MACD break below a bullish trend line, MACD will be going below a signal line. So in order to combine the weekly chart and the daily chart, we start drawing the line on the weekly chart or the key horizontal support level, and then we go to the 2-hour time frame. This is one example here. We can combine the weekly chart with any time frame. So as you can see here, at that point in time, okay, near that key level, you see, that's where we are. And MACD was crossing below signal line. A TSTW 34 trader that sees that can go to the first best time frame, okay, and will expect, okay, some bearish signal. But if you are doing that, okay, because we are not on the 12-hour time frame, if it goes down fast before you see it, wait for it to bounce up before we go to the first best time frame. But here you can see that a swing trader that is applying this strategy, combine the weekly chart and the 2-hour time frame, we see must go up first. So it goes from one support level to the next resistance level. Now people want to take profit. That's what you want to look for. Don't just take any signal anyhow. Price go up from one key level to the next key level, or go down from one key level to the next key level. So here, a swing trader, some swing trader will just sell like this. All right, they will just sell like this and let it run. Okay, and let it run. Or another trader may use a different time frame trading method to trade it. But I know there are traders out there that are trading like this. But you want to know what you are doing. Price go from A to B, reach the next key level. So I say weekly chart. Now MACD is crossing B. This is very interesting. Okay, MACD bearish signal here, because it's happening at a resistance level. So you can see recently, all right, you see here on the 3rd of December, again at the same key level, you want to combine. So when you are using MACD, always be ready to draw common center, and that's what I'm talking about. Okay, hold up, please. Common central line, very close to the price here. It's broken. See, price start rolling it down. MACD was lagging. I like that. So I like MACD lagging because you don't rush into the trade. Sometimes if the price already go down too far, ignore the signal. This is not too far, you see. So another trick that you can do, you see, MACD was turning, so you say be ready, it's likely to go down. It's turning, be ready, it's likely to go down. But here it's turning, it's likely to go up. Alright? So here it is. So swing trader can sell it down like this. A day trader may go to the first best time frame, use the TC.24 or use a different time frame trading method. If the price runs down very fast, you can ignore it completely because you don't want to be the last person to take the signal, or you have to wait until you see a bounce up if you want to sell or a pullback if you want to buy. Again, here you can see that we at support level, weekly chart support level. Now we switch to the 2-hour time frame. And what do we see? The MACD, the standard MACD 12.26.9. That's what I'm using here. Common center is broken, is crossing here. Look there. One thing I recommend to trader to do, I'm using TC2000 trading software. I make my MACD very thick. You see how thick it is? I don't like it to be very light like this one. Otherwise, it will show it that it crossing it. So when I see that it's truly crossing that thick grain MACD, I know that it definitely crossed it. So make your MACD a little bit thicker than normal. Okay? With TC2000, I love it. So like now, if I go, you see here, I click on edit, you see, I can make it even thicker than that. You see how thick it is now? Alright? So that's what I'm saying. Make it your MACD thick, make it look big, alright? Do you like that? Alright, so make it thick, alright? So here again you see is this weekly chart support level. So what has happened? This is very important condition. Price went down from a resistance zone to a support level. That's why you want to check first. Did it go from A to B, from one key level to the next key level? Those are the ones you are interested in. Here it is. It's crossing. Okay? Implement a top-down trading method or wait for a pullback on your 2-hour time frame before going to the first best time frame. Rally up, pull back. Sometimes more pullback. You see how they run here? Very fast. Very simple, but powerful, is it? Is it not? So here again, you see, be talking about this one. So do you see here it was a little bit messy? That's what we're talking. So you want from one key level to a next key level. So we are here. Okay, so now this cross it here. It was a bit lagging one here. Cross it here. So, well, as I said, I went down from one key level to the next key level, and the common center line is broken. Can I say it again? Price went up or down from one key level to the next key level, and the common center line is broken, and MACD is also crossing its signal line. Those are beautiful setup. Now the key levels, as I explained to you, we draw them from the weekly chart first, the horizontal pivot point. Okay, the important key. So now attention to the. So see here. So this one went up a bit, but you see, blah blah blah. Price break below that orange key level, went back to the blue one. So we can say from the orange key level to this one. This is not very interesting because the distance between these two is very short. But if you want, allow me, I will say from the red line all the way to the blue line. All right. Okay. Now, price goes down from A to B, and the common center line. We are now in the blue section here. It's a bit messy here. A MACD crosses above the signal line. Implement a top-down trading method. You want to buy, you are expecting a pullback. Messy here. You need to breathe in, breathe out. Some swing trader will just buy. All right. So this is it. Combine the weekly chart, MACD, and the 2-hour time frame. We can apply this strategy best for blue chip stocks. All right. Indices, all right, crude oil, gold, silver, financial instruments that are liquid, that are moving. That would be good for us. Don't use this strategy for useless financial instruments. So remember, the cause, what is causing MACD to cross below its signal is the demand to buy or the demand to sell. Demand to sell will take place at the key resistance level. Demand to buy will take place at the key support level. So we are just working with key level. Now, okay? So this is the first tutorial, but do not forget the key element, all right? cause and effect, the source, all right, and the outputs, all right, the setup and the signal. So if you concentrate and find out what is causing the MACD signal, you will find the best MACD signal. You will be able to understand that, all right, this type of orange is very sweet, this type of orange is bitter. So you will differentiate between the setup that are creating the best MACD setup, okay, MACD signal, okay. Right? So you see, sometimes MACD, so if you see, consider this from one key level, green one, to the blue one. The distance is not too bad, but okay, now let's go. Some of them were not beautiful. Okay, let's see those ones very fast. Okay, so yeah, it went from the green one to the blue one. Common center line is broken. Sometimes it's not all signal that will work beautifully. Sometimes, are we here? Yeah, we are here. So, are we here? No, not this one. All right, we are here. Common center is broken, and MACD crosses below signal now. You can see that the price went down just a little bit before going up. So don't expect every trade or every signal to be gorgeous like those ones I showed you before. It's also very important. So here after, now if you see that, so now we have a bearish chart pattern. So I told you before, a double top, and MACD crosses below signal line is what a high probability setup on any time frame. A double top and MACD crosses below a signal line is a high probability setup on any time frame. Double bottom chart pattern and MACD goes above a signal line is a high probability setup on any time frame. All right, you see here a double bottom chart pattern and MACD crosses above signal line. TSCW24, TSCW traders, be ready to take part into it. So we can combine, we can check this pattern, double top MACD crosses above, double top MACD crosses below signal line, and my double bottom MACD crosses above signal line. We can use that from the monthly chart and break it down to the daily chart, and from daily chart we go to the hourly time frame. We can go even to the yearly chart, look for that pattern. We know that we have a high probability setup. If you see that on the yearly chart, okay, all right. You want to position trade and monitor that carefully, all right? Is it good enough? All right, thank you for watching, and I will speak to you very soon. If you like this video, do not forget, give us the thumbs up. If you dislike it, be sure to mark it down. I like to know whether you like it or dislike it. It doesn't matter to me. All right? It helps me to understand what's going on in your mind, okay, so we can improve our next recording, all right? However, if you think that this tutorial is very, very important to other traders, feel free to share with your friend on Google+, on Twitter, Facebook, and Tumblr. I really appreciate it when traders share our video, all right? You are helping us a lot by doing so. If you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel today. Our channel is, okay, George Trio YouTube channel, George, okay, like George Washington, all right? George Trio YouTube channel, all right? Subscribe today, and be sure to click on the notification bell so anytime we record a new video, you will be the first person to be notified. Until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. We are the TSTW24 traders talking about how to combine MACD indicator and weekly chart like a pro, part 1. See you in part 2. Thank you for watching.